I'm almost Dr. John Lapage, and I'm very nearly happy to be here. I did a little experiment for the show, and I worked out that this height of mic stand is optimized for maximal looseness. Regarding the brains, it was a different time in my life. I did have permission to use them. Anyway, I don't think I have to defend. I really should stop talking about my illegal activities before comedy sets. We were encouraged in the preparation for this to talk about the uplifting stories about why we wanted to become scientists. My name is currently Mr. Lapage, and I'd like to be Dr. Lapage. It's coming soon. Yeah. Basically, it's a Steely Dan song. It starts with the line, "Kids, if you want to have fun, Mr. Lapage is your man." Unfortunately, Mr. Lapage in the song is a paedophile. I have a mustache, so I'm getting up weird looks already without a fucking theme song. Yeah, Bill has me down as an evolutionary biologist. This is true. I'm really called a developmental biologist. I look at how things evolve and grow in embryos, specifically skulls, teeth, molars, all that good stuff. I can't really talk a lot about my research because a lot of it's unpublished at the moment. Suffice to say, I discovered some really new cool things about how teeth grow in mammals. And you might think, okay, John, how have you done that? I mean, how could anyone just miss that in the past? And the short answer is just technology. And it turns out that complicated genetic labeling and advanced confocal microscopy are far more sensitive tools for probing the back of the mammalian mouth compared to David Cameron's penis. We found a level. It's dick jokes. Slightly low-brow dick jokes. Okay. I'm actually from Southampton. I'm a genuine bona fide Soutonian. I was at the University of Warwick until fairly recently. So, we for Warwick? Woo! Hey, we got some Warwick. Yeah, Warwick is actually in the city of Coventry, a city so beautiful that they named the university after a town 7 miles away in a different county. I don't want to rag on Coventry too much because I spent 7 years there, and they were good years, and you know, you have a special place in your heart for these shit cities that you live in. Suffice to say, it's really nice to be back in Southampton. Yeah. I was talking to some PhD students from Southampton the other day, and I was being treated like some sort of exotic beast because I've never actually spoken to someone from Southampton. So what do you need to know about Soutonians? Well, when we go to the football, we mostly sing songs about shooting people who support Portsmouth, despite the fact we haven't played them for about 3.5 years now. So we hold a grudge. I still have a grudge against Monaco, who invaded us 700 years ago. So I will forgive Monaco when they give back our big set of scales. Sorry, it's a very specific Southampton joke. I mean, another thing about Southampton, we spent millions on a new cultural quarters centre. The flagship thing is a giant Nando's. So, go Southampton. Yeah, so I moved back down when I was doing my writing up because I ran out of money, as you all will. Enjoy your futures. Yeah, it took me a while because, I mean, partly, you know, life happened, but also I like procrastinating. I procrastinated so much, I had a game on my phone which I completed 100%. Don't know if you've ever done that, but like all the bonus levels, every single extra character, all that. It's a game called Tinder. So you might think that, oh, if he's been on Tinder that much, he must have some really good chat-up lines. And you would be right. Except, dear researchers, I don't think that chat-up lines are fit for human interaction at all. They do work as jokes, but more specifically, I want to propose something to you as a genuine academic theory. I call it Lapage's rule because I'm super modest. And it is this. The quality of a research project is directly proportional to how easy it is to convert to a chat-up line. How many of you are actually doing some sort of specific research project at the moment? Just woo, you know? Yeah, okay. So I'll give you some examples because I think this works beautifully. So I used to work, I had a summer project in Cambridge working on gay flies, flies which are mutated to be gay. They're great. So actually closed set, that was actually kind of a little bit about me, because so for you it was just comedy, for me it was both comedy and specific personal abuse. But yeah, I worked on gay flies and I dissected their brains and I was looking for the cells which are different compared to non-gay flies. And that's kind of hard because you use your bare hands, just some tweezers. So it gave me this, it was a great project, so it turns into a great chat-up line, which is, I use my incredible manual dexterity to probe the mysteries of love. Pretty good project, pretty good. I'm trying to get a postdoc position at the moment. I'm aiming at a lab in America that looks at how birds learn songs. Trying to get back to neuroscience, which I used to do. And that's great because that's a straight classic, because I crossed the oceans to learn why birds sing, and I think you've just given me the answer. That's actually fairly good. I think you can get away with it. Now, part of my PhD, it was a great project, so it's really easy to turn into a chat-up line, but I will remind you, it wasn't about how good the eventual chat-up line is. Because part of my PhD suggested there was additional bones in the human mouth. My research shows that there's more bones in your mouth than we previously thought, and if you play your cards right... I don't think I actually need to complete that sentence. It's kind of a partial sentence. I don't think you get to the end of that sentence before the pepper spray hits your eye. So I wouldn't recommend trying that one. But try it out with your own project. Try and do, tweet it at me or something. All I get is Eurosceptics at the moment. It's great. Coming to the end of my set, I'm actually, like I say, I'm only from Southampton. I found out about this because I walked into the Art House Cafe just down the road. It's a vegetarian and vegan cafe, and I took my very non-vegetarian and vegan thesis in there to do corrections. Because I'm an irony enthusiast and a little bit of an arsehole. I happened to run into a group of people called the Science Room. They put on little talks there.
Yeah!
And I am performing there on Saturday. Bring your kids. I promise there will be 100% fewer dick jokes, but because the topic is the origins of life, it's going to implicitly contain every single act of fucking ever. So